teachers by, I can't believe I'm crying so much, but I did not expect that either. But you know what? It's perfect because Izzy teaches me to be more vulnerable and more true and authentic. So how perfect that I'm crying. And I'm just so grateful to know her and to be taught by her, by not so much what she shares with me, but by how she lives her life, and just how she takes every step. So I'm so honored to introduce my 18-year-old guru, Isabella Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
That's straight up.
Before I actually start my speech, I want to thank mostly my mom for giving me the opportunity to be here. Without her, I wouldn't be attending this school. And then my loving family, all my aunts and Gail and Pam. If I wasn't in Pam's advisory, I wouldn't have been going to this school. And then my advisory, you guys are my family. All right, so ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2016, drink water. If I could offer you one tip for the future, drinking water would be it. For it's essential to our being. After all, we are 65% water. Whereas the rest of my advice has no bias more reliable than my own experience. I will give you this advice now. Enjoy the strength and grace of your youth, but never mind that. You will not understand how beautiful and magnificent you truly are until these things have faded. But trust me, in 20, maybe 30 years, you'll look back at the selfies and group pictures and recall in a way you can't grasp now. You will realize the potential that lays within your being and that you are not as hideous as you had imagined. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve a chemistry equation by scrolling through Instagram. The real troubles in your life are apt to be the things that have never crossed your worried mind. The kinds of things that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Thursday. Do one thing each day that scares you. Saying, don't be audacious with other people's hearts, but know yourself well enough to let people go who are careless with yours. Smile. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead and sometimes you're behind. The race is long in the end, but it's only with yourself. Remember the compliments you receive and forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, teach us how. Keep your old love letters and throw away your old school notebooks and assignments. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know what they wanted to do with their life. And some of the most interesting people I know still don't. Get plenty of sun so you can remember to warm your bones. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40, and maybe you'll dance on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or belittle yourself either. Your choices are half chance, but guess what? So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body, use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance, even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own bedroom. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty Facebook posts. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You'll never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're the best link to your past and the people you're most likely to stick with in your future. Understand that friends come and go, but a precious few do hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle. For as the older you get, the more you realize that you need the people you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. And live in Oregon once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise. Politicians will fleander. You too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize about when you were young. When you were young, prices were decent, politicians were far better, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone to support you. Maybe you'll have a trust fund, or maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse, but you'll never know when either one might run out, so rely on yourself. Don't worry about things you can't control, and be careful with whose advice you buy into. Be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of someone's past. Dispensing it is a way that appeals to the audience and recycling for more than it's worth. But disregard all that I've said. But remember, drink water. My Met family, together we'll make it through. Thank you.
Woo!